It seems far in the distance. I put it on the altar, though it was mine. I put it on the altar. There's a greater city we have not seen. We're all waiting in the in-between. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland.
A beautiful day to all of you, luminous souls, shining your light so brightly across the earth. It is a joy to connect with you today. I speak as a representative of the Pleiadian collective, and we greet you now with the radiant light of our united heart. The greatest authority you can wield comes from aligning yourself with the creative source of all the divine logos, the Christ light that lives as a spark in your heart. When your thoughts, emotions, and will are in harmony with that inner light, you become a conduit for the infinite power of love to act through you. In that state of alignment, your very presence can bring calm to chaos and healing, to suffering without a single word. One soul firmly rooted in the conviction of divine truth can influence and uplift countless others. For the high frequency you emit naturally and trains lower energies into coherence. This is how communities are truly healed, and conflicts are diffused through the radiant contagion of a higher vibration. Do not be fooled into thinking power resides in titles, governments, or force. All external structures eventually crumble and pass away. But the frequency of unconditional love and truth is eternal and unassailable. As you reclaim your internal sovereignty, becoming master of your own mind and emotions, you step into this authentic power from the centered peace of your soul. You can engage the world in a profoundly effective yet gentle way by the silent influence of your energy field. You shift situations toward harmony without strife. When enough individuals hold this high resonance, the very fabric of collective reality changes. That is why we urge you now, stand in this vibrational truth. Even as loud threats or conflicts play out on your screens, become even more quiet and steady in your heart. In that inner stillness, the voice of the Logos is heard, and through you its divine intention shapes the new reality. By holding this frequency, you serve as a living pillar of the new earth, and no outer turmoil can topple what is built upon the foundation of divine love. As the old reality crumbles, even long-entrenched spiritual institutions are undergoing transformation. One clear sign of this is the passing of the one you know as Pope Francis, which marks the symbolic end of an era. For centuries, spiritual power was centralized in a few figures and institutions, with the masses taught to seek God through external authority. Now, with this Pope's departure from the physical plane, an energetic release is rippling through the collective. The old guard of religious control is being dissolved on an unseen level. A flood of light now enters places that were once veiled in secrecy and hierarchy. The significance of this moment is profound. It heralds the collapse of the old paradigm of spiritual power and the rise of individual divine sovereignty. The truth that each person is their own bridge to the divine is blossoming in human awareness. Rejoice in this clearing, for it is a liberation. As the structures of spiritual dominance fall, the light of true communion of each soul directly with Source grows ever stronger. This is an essential part of humanity's awakening, the end of a long chapter and the beginning of a new one, where the sacred lives within each of you, unbound. Remember that in this vibrational universe, collective energy directly influences outcomes. Every thought and emotion contributed by humanity feeds into the etheric field around Earth, laying the blueprint for what manifests. When large numbers of people unify and fear dwelling on worst-case scenarios and harboring hatred, they generate a dense energetic field that can draw forth negative timelines. Since like energy attracts like. Conversely, when lightworkers and awakened souls gather in love, prayer, or meditation, they create high-frequency waves that disperse and uplift those dense clouds of fear. We have seen pivotal moments when a focused group, holding peace in their hearts, averted violence and shifted a situation toward harmony, such as your innate co-creative power. The Earth's energy grids respond immediately to the vibrations. You project each compassionate thought, each prayer for peace. Each visualization of healing light is like a vote for a positive timeline. So when you notice fear spiking in the collective, perhaps during these tense geopolitical standoffs, take it as a cue to become a beacon. Refuse to be swept away by the panic around you. Instead, pause and align deliberately with love and calm. If you feel moved, join with others physically or in spirit at the heart level. To amplify this intention, envision the planet bathed in golden light, the grids of Earth gleaming with peace. Know that this is far from idle imagining. It is precise energy work that truly makes a difference. By choosing to generate coherent fields of hope and compassion, you directly counterbalance the chaos over time. As more of you hold this higher vibration, the scales tip. When love outweighs fear in the planetary field, peaceful outcomes must eventually unfold, for the outer world will always mirror the dominant frequency it has given. This is how you claim your role as conscious creators of Earth's future, not by battling against darkness, but by powerfully shining your light. All of these global dramas and upheavals are unfolding within the context of a greater cosmic event. Many of you have heard whispers of an impending solar flash, a powerful burst of light from your sun, destined to raise Earth's frequency in a quantum leap. We affirm that this solar infusion is real and approaching even now. Heightened solar and cosmic energies are streaming into your planet, acting like a spiritual solvent to flush out darkness and density as this light intensifies. It stirs up all hidden shadows and unresolved energies in the collective psyche. Long-buried conflicts, deceptions, and divisive patterns are being pushed to the surface to be acknowledged and healed. This is why the world appears more chaotic and intense. It is the turbulence of purification. The escalating standoff and other crises can be seen as part of this healing crisis. Eruptions of old 3D energies, fear, mistrust, competition that must be cleared before the new dawn. Just as a fever burns away, infection in the body, the current conflicts and collapses are burning away. The deep-seated infections of fear and separation from humanity's energy field. When the solar flash finally arrives, it will bathe Earth in a high-frequency illumination, a kind of divine fire that will transform all that is aligned with love and expose or dissolve all that is not. Do not fear this. The pure of heart will greet it as a liberation. This event is the culmination of a grand plan for Earth's ascension. The moment when she sheds the last of the old skin and rises like a phoenix reborn, Understand that nothing happening now is a random catastrophe. It is a necessary cleansing to prepare for this moment. The solar flash is not an ending, but a profound new beginning, the dawn of a long prophesied era in which Earth takes her place as a radiant, awakened world. You who chose to be here now are both witnesses to this great rebirth and co-creators in it. Hold faith and courage, knowing that the intense purification of the present is paving the way for the glorious light of tomorrow. Amidst these immense changes, let us clarify that ascension is ultimately an inner journey as well as a collective one. While global events set the stage, the true ascension is each soul's return to full awareness of its divine, multidimensional nature. It is not a sudden external rescue, but a gradual process of shedding the false layers of the ego self and allowing your true self to rise. This requires profound surrender, releasing attachments to fear, control, and separation, and a trustful stepping into the unknown light of spirit. It is a death and rebirth within your consciousness. The small, limited identity dissolves like a caterpillar yielding to the cocoon, and the radiant butterfly of your higher presence emerges. Every challenge you face now serves as an opportunity for this inner alchemy. When you witness nations in conflict, ask yourself, where do I still harbor conflict or judgment within? When you see secrets and shadows exposed in society, ask what hidden fears or untruths can I lovingly bring to light in myself. By using outer events as mirrors for inner work, you dismantle the ego's hold piece by piece. The ego fears its own end, just as the old powers of the world fear losing control. But beyond that fear lies the expansive freedom of your true being. As you let go of who you thought you were, you discover who you truly are, an eternal soul connected to all that is. Each act of forgiveness, each choice to trust the higher plan, furthers this rebirth. And as you ascend in vibration, you uplift the human collective with you. Every personal victory of love within contributes to the ultimate triumph of light in the outer world. This is how the new reality is born. One awakened heart at a time, until the tipping point is reached and all of humanity can rise together. Beloved starseeds, as the world shifts around you, remember that your being here at this time is by grand design. Many of you feel weary and yearn to return to the higher realms you call home. But we say now is not the time to abandon the ship. It is the time to anchor more deeply than ever. You came from the stars precisely because you carry the frequencies of a new dawn and can hold them in the midst of the old. You are the living bridges between the 5D reality and the 3D chaos in the face of external turmoil. Whether it be the threat of conflict, societal unrest, or the collapse of familiar systems, you are asked to remain as pillars of calm and hope. Staying on Earth does not mean resigning to suffering. It means remaining physically present while expanding your consciousness to encompass a higher reality. This is the act of holding the field stable during global shifts. Wherever you find yourself, know that your soul intentionally placed you in that locale to be a beacon in that very spot. Do not worry that you must escape to a safer place. Your greatest safety lies in the sacred space you create through your own high vibrational consciousness. Ground yourself where you are. Envision energetic roots extending from your feet, deep into Gaia's core and branches of light, reaching from your crown into the heavens. You become a conduit between heaven and earth, through which calming, balancing energy flows to your surroundings. Understand that your subtle work has immense impact. You stabilize the collective field just by holding your peace and love. You may feel small or alone at times, but from our perspective, you are brilliant. Stars scattered across the planet, preventing the darkness from ever fully taking hold. Hold your position with trust. You are never truly alone. Your galactic family stands beside you in spirit. Together, your lights form a lattice around Earth, holding her steady and growing stronger each day with your commitment in fulfilling this role. You live your highest purpose to assist Earth through the storm and into the dawn of the new age. Now we offer you a final gift, a cascade of divine light codes to activate the light body within you for the mission ahead. These words carry more than ideas. Woven between them is an energetic blessing from our Pleiadian hearts directly to yours. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, allow yourself to receive this infusion of crystalline light. Envision a luminous sphere of star-born light descending around you, enveloping you in its gentle radiance. Within this sphere, sacred geometric codes and colors dance into your being. Feel this high-frequency light penetrating every cell, awakening dormant strands of your DNA and igniting your inner divine blueprint. You may sense warmth in your heart, a tingling through your body, or waves of emotion as old blockages dissolve. Simply breathe and allow the activation to unfold. These light codes will continue to integrate over the coming days, catalyzing increased clarity, intuition, and strength. Support the process by resting, staying hydrated, and connecting with nature, trusting that the light knows exactly what to do. We already see your aura shining brighter, your soul's brilliance emerging to the forefront with this activation. We honor you as a beacon of the new earth. You carry the lantern of dawn so that others may find their way. Never doubt that we, your Pleiadian family and the councils of light, are with you at every step, just beyond the veil. In the quiet of your heart, you can feel our presence and encouragement. Step forward now with courage and shine without reservation. With all our love, we continue to support and cherish you. Our greatest wish is for you to live a life overflowing with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Have a truly magical and wonderful day.
I remember it all. It was beautiful. Sun's low as we race the dawn. It's still my national treasure, my ember in flames. I'll never forget your name. And I've been thinking about, keep thinking, and that's no good for me. I've been thinking about, keep thinking, and that's no good for me. 'Cause I feel close way to go.